Hey golf fans, and welcome to the 2K Ranked Tours. This evening I am going to be playing the Daily Master event. But before we do tee off, I just want to apologise if you are witnessing bad screen tearing on this video. Since the latest update, I have experienced a lot of lag, extremely long loading times in between holes or on the main menu, and the screen tear really is terrible, but hopefully it's not too bad on the video. But let's check out the Daily Master. We are going to be competing in the regular Master swing stick only at Lone Grove Golf Club. As always, thank you so much for the continued support on the channel. If you are new here, please make sure to smash the subscribe button. And if you are enjoying the content, please leave a like. Now, I have had a practice warm-up, and it didn't go too well. My putting really is diabolical. I said in one of my earlier videos in 2K25 that I wanted my putting to be in a better place in 2K23. At the moment, it's in a worse place than 2K23. But there's a screen tear in there, and it's a lot worse when I do speed up the ball speed. But apologies for that, guys. I have reached out to 2K. They have replied saying they are aware of the issue on PlayStation 5 and they are looking for a fix. So I am looking to putt better this round. I used my society event, early 1981s at World of Golf, Cash Builder. We are preparing for the divisional tour starting. So if you want to get involved, check out my social media, join our Discord channel and register. It's going to be special. Wow, we failed to hold the green there despite a decent swing. But from tee to green, I'm really happy with my game. Obviously it can be better, but my putting and my short game really isn't on a par with my approach play. But I am sure I will get there. Good execution, go on ball, get in. Almost pitched that in for a birdie. It is going to be a par. Green speeds are 161. But yeah, the amount of 5, 6, 4, 3, even 2-foot putts I am missing is criminal. I think on my latest society round, where it has no lag, and so far I'm not experiencing lag here, I will edit out the slow loading times in between the holes if it is bad. But I should have been about 11, 12 under on my society round, and I think I'm finished at -6, -7, just missed about 4 or 5 putts that is just criminal. But I am loving the game despite the issues. I think we all expected teething problems, but maybe not as bad as this. And the disappointing thing is we have all paid top dollar for the privilege of early access. But hopefully 2K and HB Studios do resolve the issue pronto. Open contact there, so the ball has stayed out to the right. And that is going to leave a fairly lengthy putt here. It is a putt for birdie though. It's not too bad. It's a double breaker. Definitely breaking more from left to right. It should start to turn back towards the hole at the end. I'm putting a lot of focus into my putting. But just like that, this is exactly what's happening. I'm just burning edges. So hopefully I'm not too far off improving my putting and dropping these putts to improve my score. But some fantastic scores being shot across the board. And I'm just playing with a default golf ball here, guys. I've not leveled up any of my clubs. I've not applied any fittings. I think I did say earlier, I'm not going to release any videos or try to pretend I understand the full dynamics of it until I have a clearer picture of what the club fittings really do and how the process fully works. I know there's probably a few videos out there, but I've not seen a video that makes full sense to me. So I am taking my time. I'm not rushing in and adding fittings and wasting them when I don't fully understand the process. Now that's a poor putt, not even close. I did push it as well though. But I'm kind of at the stage where I'm not sure if I am missing putts due to misreads or poor putt execution with the new swing mechanic. But level par through 3, we're certainly not going to get near the top of the leaderboard at this rate. But I had 2 rounds last night with the big tee, and I felt I was getting somewhere with my putting. Actually, one of the rounds, I think I had 11 consecutive birdies and finished at 14 under, which I think, or was it maybe 13 under, which was my joint best round. And I felt things were starting to click with my putting after a few tips from early junior. But I am swinging well. You'll probably see here in this video that I will execute more perfects than not. But the pleasing thing is I know where the issues are with my game. And I really need to rectify my putting quickly as possible. There is a push, but this ball is going to comfortably kick left surely. And that should set me up with an eagle opportunity. But yeah, the screen tearing is frustrating. It's really annoying me. But yesterday's round on my society, the lag was terrible. I could not get a smooth swing. It was really, really frustrating. Fortunately today, and this is my second round of the day, I've not experienced any lag on my swing. The load timing on the screens have been longer than it was at launch, but I will edit that out. You guys don't want to be watching long loading screens in between holes. This is actually a really nice golf course, really enjoying it. I've tried everything on my end for the screen tearing. I've adjusted every setting possible on my TV, but it's not really made a difference. But like I say, I'm not sure while I'm recording if the capture card will pick it up or not. But I am really enjoying this choked approach shot. I think it gives me a lot more control. I can certainly stop the ball a lot quicker with it. Wow, closed by 7 degrees, so that is really going left. Yardage was perfect. And this really should be our second birdie of the round. It's been a very average start to this daily master. No, and I've missed it on the right. And those are the kind of putts you really have to convert in this environment. But I'm still not happy with the swing mechanic on the putting. It feels like you've got to pull the putter far too far back for the distance the ball's travelling, and it affects my hand and eye coordination. The chipping is the same. You think you're going to smash the putt going by the putt animation. It just doesn't match up with the yardage and distance required, in my opinion, and hopefully it is something 2K25 are going to rectify. So let's see if we can get this one tight. 144 with that slight wind advantage should be a good yardage with my choked approach. Looking to land this at the front of the green ideally. That is a good strike, and this should get a good release out, and that is going to leave me a 10-foot putt. But these are the kind of putts I'm missing for fun at the moment. I think I missed 2 or 3 of these in my earlier round, and I've done it again early. It's another lip out, and this is becoming so frustrating. Yet again, I should be 3-4 under here. Sadly, I'm not, and I am still 1 under. But I did unlock this Hickory M3 wood. This is my first time using it. It looks cool. And as you guys can see, I am donning the kilt. But I will release this video tonight. It is currently 9:30 PM here in the UK. So this video will be going up tonight. I just want to see how bad the screen tearing comes through on the YouTube side of things. And I will have another video tomorrow. My career mode. We managed to qualify and win Q School at the first attempt. So we've been automatically promoted to the PGA Tour. So stay tuned for that video tomorrow. Now look how slow I'm taking. Look how much time I'm taking on my putting. That wasn't even close. I think my putt execution was poor as well. Muscle memory for me wants to swing diagonally. But the putting in the short game, depending on the slope you're on or the lie at your feet, 9 times out of 10 it's a straight up and down swing like 2K23 in previous versions of the game. Perfect execution, and I really need to get things going here. 1 under through 8, wowzers early. 181 into that wind, up 10 feet. This club should be ideal actually. Anything left of the pin should work out. Ball is slightly below my feet here. It's another perfect, and this should end up pin high. Come on, ball. Ball didn't move as much at my feet as I expected. It's a very straightforward putt by the looks of things. And surely I can drain this one for my second birdie. Oh, oh my God, I am having a putting disaster here. I have got a case of the yips here, guys. This is incredible. It's just been a continuation from my society round, the Daily Cash Builder, into the 2K Ranked Tours on the Daily Master event. And this is now frustrating me. But let's see if we can pick up a birdie or even an eagle here. We should easily reach this par 5 in 239 up 27 feet. My 3-wood is a nice yardage here. I'm just going to apply full backspin. Let's calculate the lie and the wind. And it's all perfects again. My ball striking's really good. This should work. This should set up an eagle opportunity, surely. Pardon me. I am going to have an eagle opportunity here. And this is very, very makeable yet again. It's downhill 5 inches. The only real turn is at my feet. And I'm now at the stage where I just want to snap my controller in half, to be fair. Get in for eagle. There we go. That's improved my front 9 score. 3 under par. And I've got it all to do in the back 9 if I am going to climb up this leaderboard. But I guess for me the positive thing is I know where my issues lie in this game. It's not my swinging. It's not my tee to green. It is on the greens in my short game. I will eventually get to grips with a chip in. And hopefully I can improve on the putting. Put it this way, my putting can't get any worse. It's another perfect. My swing technique is pretty much on point. And I am registering more perfects than anything else. So 158, down 2 feet. It's probably a 3-4 mile per hour wind taking me to the right. Let's adjust for the lie at my feet as well. Ball is below my feet. Let's see if we can get this one close with the choked approach. It's a good clean execution. That needs to get down though. It's probably going to leave me a 10 to 12 foot putt for birdie. There is a lot of movement in this putt. And these green speeds are pretty slick. But let's see if I can make a good start to the back 9 and convert this putt. I really am trying to take my time on the putting side of things, not rush it. Try and get a feel for it. I'm just not a huge fan of the feel of the putting this year. And that is a complete underread. Missed that. On the low side. And it's another tap in par. And I need to get my finger out here. This is a poor showing. It really, really is. Let's see if we can start draining some putts here and just earn a little bit of pride and climb this leaderboard. So par 3, 200 yards up 12 feet. Wind is pretty low. 5 iron with a little bit of topspin here. Should be ideal. It's a slight pull, but this should kick right. Wow, that ball really went off track with that 3-degree pull. It's another pin high putt. And the only bead really going to affect this is the one at my feet. That one at the end should turn it as well. That's a far better read, far better putt. And with that, we move to 4 under par. And let's see if I can put together a birdie streak. This is a par 5, and with a good tee shot, I should comfortably reach this green in 2. We eagled the previous par 5. It's another good swing execution. So 2-4-2, down 32 feet. So let's say it's playing 2-3-1 to the pin. 3 hybrid. I think that's going to be a little bit short. 2-2-3. Let's go 3-wood with the choked approach. I would rather be long than short here. Just adjusting for the lie in the wind. Tiny 2-degree close, so that's not really going to affect it. It's a longer putt than I would have liked, but we took water out of play there. And this is a downhill putt. 42 feet, downhill by 1 foot. The beads aren't overly aggressive. This one's mainly about weight. It's definitely breaking right to left. I just want to find the slope and let it feed down towards the hole. But I must admit, I am enjoying the new 2K Ranked Tour setup, where you get one opportunity to play the daily rounds. I've not checked out the weekly one yet, but going forward I am going to probably do a live stream on these, morning live streams, so you guys can learn from my mistakes or learn from the good things I do before you do play your round. This has got a chance, by the way. This has got a chance. Almost another eagle. So close yet so far. How many of those have we seen this round alone? It's going to be a tap-in birdie. And it's back-to-back birdies here. And I do move to 5 under par. Like I say, some fantastic scores being posted. And hole number 13. Hopefully it's not unlucky for me. Interaction with the caddy there. Discussing what club to use here. The only one I'm using is the driver. And I'm quite happy with my yardage off the tee. 275. I have invested a good bit of attributes into power. And on average, I must be driving 290 into the wind. So let's go with the 8 iron here. It's probably about a 5 to 6 mile per hour wind. Superb execution. There's that screen tearing again, really, really bad. This surely releases out up towards the pin. Has it got the legs to tease the hole? No. If you've not yet seen my first hole-in-one on Master Swing Difficulty, go and check it out. It is on the shorts on YouTube. I used the backstop to perfection. The story behind that is, it was the course I played for the Daily Master yesterday, and I almost aced it in the Daily Master round on the 2K Tours. So I said to myself, I'm going to go and play that hole again, because that is a good opportunity to get a hole-in-one. I think I set the winds the same as what they were in the Daily Master, which was medium. And on my first attempt, I executed it, used the backstop, learned from my previous round on that course. And then, fortunately for me, the ball dropped for my ace. But I truly am loving the game, guys. I think it's fantastic. Yes, sadly, since the last update that I've touched upon, PlayStation 5 is getting a lot of issues. I seem to be getting an error report after every round, and I think that is affecting the quests I am trying to complete, as it's not registering the tasks I'm completing successfully to get that quest reward, and maybe even having an effect on earned XP and consumables, but only time will tell. We're not going to reach this green and 2, but like I said, I'm trying to embrace the pitch shot here. I have invested a little bit more points into the pitching on the skill tree. It runs out a lot more than previous versions of the game. So this ball is going to shoot left at my feet. As you've seen there, decent execution. Has it got the legs to get down towards the cup? No, I applied too much backspin and underswung that. It's another par 5 that I'm making a mess of. I think we're all used to reaching greens on 2K23. Surely this turns. Surely this turns. Yes, early. It's probably my best putt in 3-4 rounds, to be fair. And that ensures the birdie run, the birdie train continues. I think we only parred the opening hole of the back 9, which was the 10th, and we've birdied every single hole since then. Scorecard starting to look a little bit more respectable here. And that is another fantastic swing execution. So you guys are seeing I'm hitting a lot of perfects. It's just my short game, and most importantly my putting, that are areas of concern. As the saying goes, driving for show, putting for dough. This is a long par 4. Quads of pars. Oh, this should be good. This surely kicks left. This could be a really good approach shot. This could actually go in the hole if it's got the legs. Keep going, baby. Really good approach shot. Watch me miss the 4-foot putt because I've been doing it too often. Fortunately, there's actually not much break in this. And this should be my 6th birdie of the round, moving us to 8 under par with 1 eagle. Yeah, right into the centre of the cup. So making good progress on the back 9 here. Far happier with the back 9, that front 9. Especially on the greens, frustrated the hell out of me. It's a par 3. We do have a helping backstop here, but I think pitch and wedge, 1-3-3, one behind with full topspin should be good. I think this will land at the front of the green and should release out for me with a good strike. Pulled it slightly. It's on a good line, and surely this does kick up towards the flagstick. Yeah, really good approach shot from the tee box. Unfortunately, there is very little movement in this putt. This should put me to -9. Yeah, that's nothing but cup. And this has been a really good back 9. 1 par, and the rest have been birdies so far. But hole number 17, the penultimate hole of this round. And it is a short one. Let's try and overpower this one. We have executed the overpower. It's a pool open, which are going to counteract each other. And I'm going to get another shot at the pitch in here. So let's go 91% power. A little bit of backspin. It is an elevated green as well. Oh, it's a superb execution. And this should bite, hopefully. It's ran on a little bit more. But hopefully it is another birdie. It should be birdie number 8 of the round. This would put me to -10. And it's a good putt. I do move to -10. Let's see if we can finish off with a birdie on the 18th, which would move me to -11. Like I say, I think my best round so far on Master is -13. And I still missed a few putts. But this has been a very enjoyable golf course. Yeah, so happy with my swing at the moment. But just hopefully I can turn the corner with my putting. So 170 up 36. So 183 is playing. So 175. Choked approach should be ideal here. Looking to land this short of the pin and let it release out. The 6-iron will sit down quicker than an approach 6-iron. This is on a good line. It should kick left here and keep turning towards the pin going by the overhead green view. Just lock the legs. Right, big putt coming up here. -10 or -11. What am I going to finish at here? Being a lot happier with the back 9. It's a good execution. And that's turned right into the cup for birdie number 11. A lot happier with the back 9 after a very frustrating and average front 9. But there we go, guys. The Daily Master Week 2, Day 6. We have finished at -11. But that is it for today's round, guys. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video, which will be my career mode continuation. But until that video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.